Welcome back, everyone, to the Bears Football Plays YouTube channel. Today is Wednesday. It is March 26th, and I'm back for some NBA. We have baseball kicking off. Shouldn't say kicking. We have baseball teeing up on Thursday. Opening day on Thursday. We have college basketball back on Thursday. We got a lot of things to talk about on Thursday, but for Wednesday, we have NBA on the standalone one more time. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, 3 days in a row. NBA standalones. We have 2 games on ESPN I'm breaking down. Before we do that, let's talk about the plays we have tonight on Tuesday. It is 7:49. Sun's about to set, and the Memphis Grizzlies have not started yet. We have them -10 tonight. Mavericks in an absolute battle, 66 all against the Knicks in what is it, a high-scoring game. Did not expect that whatsoever. Would have been nice to have P.J. Washington in that lineup. No P.J. tonight. We knew Anthony Davis was not going to go. Shorthanded Mavericks with Spencer Dinwiddie, 8 points. Najee Marshall with 27, I believe, at the half. He's doing everything. He's doing everything he can out there for that Dallas Mavericks team. We got him with 10, so hopefully we can win that one. Memphis has not started. Like I said, Spencer with 8, 14.5. Jalen Duren's going to be tough. The Pistons dog walking the Spurs right now. 18-point game at the end of the third quarter. Duren's sitting on 11. What could not happen happened. He shot one time in the first quarter, and he scored 2 points, 1-1. Sometimes I forget that the Pistons have elite players, young elite players everywhere on the floor, and sometimes, you don't eat. You don't eat on one night. Still sitting with 11. He could get in the fourth quarter. It is an 18-point game. Need the Spurs to battle back just a little bit, but hopefully he does get in. Hopefully that player prop can still have a chance. But we're looking at 0-1 right now with Jalen Duren. Hopefully everything else can hit, go 3-1. Let's get into the plays for Wednesday. Like I said, both these games on ESPN, doubleheader on ESPN. Lakers going up against the Pacers. Last time I checked, we didn't have a spread out for any of these games, but I'm going to check the spreads really quick for you guys. We do have a spread. It's going to be Pacers -1.5, kind of where I thought it was going to be. I think the Pacers will end up winning this game. The Lakers have not been playing very well. LeBron James comes back into the lineup over the last 2 days. Him and Luka combined for, I want to say close to 60 against the Magic, and they only put up 106 points in that game, 118 to 106 in that last contest, losing by double-digit points whenever Luka and LeBron combined for 60 plus. I think Austin Reeves had 20 plus as well. So this Lakers team, they're failing everywhere else besides the top 3. They need a little bit more production off the bench. I do think they will fall in this game against the Pacers, but I'm going to go over. It's going to be 233.5 points as the best play of the day. It's the first play of the day, I should say. Lakers defensively, they haven't been great. 118 points in the Magic, 146 points to the Chicago Bulls, 118 to the Milwaukee Bucks over the last 3 games. That is not good defense. That is not going to get you a lot of wins. The Pacers this season, not a very good defense whatsoever. The Lakers do have the better defense over the Pacers, but that defense was over a stretch of about 50 games with Anthony Davis in that lineup. Now Anthony Davis is gone. There's no defense to speak of the Lakers. I think it's going to be a high-scoring game. Pacers have been upbeat most of the season. They've been a very high-scoring team most of the season, and they're on a 5-game winning streak, putting up a lot of points. Give me the over in this game, 233.5 as the first play, second play of the night. Also on ESPN, Boston going up against the Suns. Boston -2.5. We are laying the 2.5 with Boston. Tatum goes down with an ankle injury. He avoids serious injury. It looks like it's going to be a sprained ankle for Jason Tatum. We still have Derek White. We still have Jaylen Brown. We still have Kristaps Porzingis. Al Horford, day-to-day, probably going to play in this game. People are sleeping on Baylor Shireman. People are sleeping on Peyton Pritchard. People are sleeping on this Celtics bench. They come into the game. All they do is shoot threes, and they combined shoot about 45% from deep. It is amazing what this Celtics bench does day in and day out for this team. Boston's going to win this game very easily. Only laying 2.5. This is going to be a lock ski for me. Boston -2.5. The Suns are nothing special. Yes, they have superstar players. Devin Booker, Kevin Durant. That's about it. Bradley Beal's not been very good this season. They are on a 4-game winning streak, but they haven't really played anybody besides the Cavaliers. That's their one good win over the last 4 games. I am not sold on the Suns. They have to start winning games to make the playoffs. The Phoenix Suns, but the Boston Celtics are the way better team in this matchup. I don't care if Jason Tatum's on the floor or not. Boston -2.5 will be the last play for the game picks. Let's go to the player props for tomorrow. Let's talk about one of the guys who's going to step up. I don't know if you guys saw that game against the Kings the other night. We had Boston I believe it was -6 is what I got it at, maybe 5.5, somewhere around there. They won by 20 points, I believe, against the Kings. They really tore it up in the second half. Derek White had 3 fouls in the first quarter. He scored 0 points in the first half. Came out in the third quarter, played 15 straight minutes, scored 12 points, was a big reason why Boston went on that really big run to just blow the door off the Kings. I think they did end up winning that game by 20 plus points. We're going to go Derek White again. Jason Tatum not going to be on the floor. It's going to be him and Jaylen Brown. Kristaps Porzingis doing most of the scoring in this game. 17.5 points. Does not feel a lot for a guy who's probably going to get 15 to 20 shots off, and probably 10 of those are going to be behind the arc. He has been shooting the ball very well from deep over the last 2 games. 7 made threes out of 18, 3+ threes in back-to-back games. He did deal with the foul trouble last game, early in the game, but he still played a lot of minutes of the second half, getting up those points, 12 points. That's why he only scored 12 points, because he was in foul trouble. But we're going over the total points here for Derek White against the Suns, whose defense is bottom 10 this year in the NBA. For the next play, Luka over the total points going up against the Pacers. We can talk about Luka any way you want to. Rebounds, assists with LeBron James on the floor. He's just a general. He does everything for this Lakers team. He makes them so much better. Even with LeBron off the floor, the Lakers have a legitimate chance to win a playoff series because Luka is that good. Now with LeBron back on the floor, the Lakers become a title favorite, or at least a top 4 favorite in the betting odds. But with Luka on the floor, anything is possible for this team. The Indiana Pacers all season long have not been a good defending team. They're actually getting a little bit better as the season goes on, which is probably a good sign for them as a team. But Luka Doncic, he scored 30-plus points in 3 consecutive games, 31 against the Nuggets, 34 against the Bulls, 32 against the Magic. And the one thing that stays consistent is the shot selection and the shot attempts. 20-plus attempts in 2 of the last 3 games. I expect another 20-plus shot attempts in this one. 10-plus threes in back-to-back games as well for Luka. He's knocked down 12 of the last 23 he's taken. He's shooting 50% plus over the last 2 days from deep. I think Luka's going to have another big game here, over 29.5 points for Luka as the final play of the day. Let's go to that recap graphic. We are going to take the over. It's going to be 233.5 between the Lakers and the Pacers. We have Boston -2.5 going up against the Suns. Everybody's going to panic as Jason Tatum's out. This is still one of the better teams in the NBA, even without Jason Tatum. Luka, over the total points, 29.5, 30.5, somewhere around there against the Pacers. Then Derek White, guess is going to be 17.5. I can see it anywhere, 18.5, 19.5, somewhere up there. But over the total points for Derek White, it's going to be the final play of the day. Guys, it's going to do it for the NBA picks and props for Wednesday, March 26th slated games. If you guys enjoyed the content, please drop this video and subscribe channel below. See you guys next video, and thanks for watching.